everything should be up and running. Just wait for maybe a few to come on. Maybe. Alright, we got one. Okay. Here we go. We're starting to pick up some viewership. Okay, 9. Alrighty. Let's wait for maybe one more. Okay, 10. So, yeah. YBA. Yeah, right now I don't really like how the game is. I haven't played it for a while now. I just logged on to see what was happening, and you know what? Nothing was happening. There's no updates, no nothing. Maybe like a bug fix a while ago. I really don't know what's going on because I was banned from the YBA server a while back for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm making YBAU videos. Don't do that if you want to be me. So, yeah. I mean, I've heard a lot about how the game is supposed to be a lot better after this update with, I don't know, stone free, new map, whatever. How am I supposed to know? I'm not on the server. So, yeah, you guys can tell me maybe. That's why I have it here. Well, yeah. Okay, so first of all, let me get into bugs and just balances with YB and why I just do not like it at all. So first of all, starting off with, you know, the famous, Conqueror's Will thingy. I mean, sure, you have, like, a bunch of pros saying, oh yeah, you can react to Conqueror's Will and whatever. Well, I mean, can the average person with average reaction time react to a move that comes out almost instantaneously? Probably not. And the fact that you're able to do a full 0 to 200 combo with that, it just kind of ruins it for me. I know Paragon and whatever promised, Paragon promised that there'd be balance changes or proposed balance changes. Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't even like to say promised it. Yeah. It just proposed balance changes that probably would never happen. To be honest, I mean, I know Uzu, whatever. He's probably around the same age as me at this point. I think maybe 2 or 1 years older. I don't know. He might be busy. I don't know. It's not my job to judge, but I don't care anymore. It's been a year. Definitely someone has enough time to squeeze in some work. You know what, that's hypocritical. I haven't posted for just 2 months. Whatever. That's yeah, it's bad on my part. I just don't know what to do anymore, YouTube wise. I just sort of stopped because I kind of panicked and didn't know what to do, so I just kind of stopped. Anyways, yeah, Uzu. Don't know what's going on with him or whatever. If you can't update the game for over a year, or at least work on the back end, I don't know what's going on with him. He's probably, if anything, he's probably going through tough times or whatever. But besides that point, there was a whole lot of drama between devs, whatever. From what I know, I kind of watched it a bit. Yeah, it's not pretty. Where Uzu said something about some dev not working on Stone Free. That's probably true, but Uzu's really not the. What's the word? He's not the. He does not have the moral high ground whatsoever. I mean, he's pretty sure he's trying his hardest or whatever. I respect him for trying to hold up a game with such a garbage community, whatever, horribly toxic. always berating him at every corner where he doesn't update. I gave him a chance, I guess. I didn't say any. I don't talk smack about Uzu that often. It's really the first time I've said something remotely negative about him. At this point, I just think he's being lazy. He probably doesn't care anymore, and I don't blame him. YBA is a garbage community. Yeah, I kind of contributed to that due to previous videos and whatnot. My own toxicity on YBA. I'm not actually serious about, but still no better than actually doing it. But for the most part, yeah. Even though the game is an update and people consider the game dead, how many players is it averaging right now? I gotta see. Your adventure. There's 16,000 players playing it right now, and people call it a dead game. That's not a dead game. At all. At all. That's not a dead game. That is a well and alive game. How? How do people still play that game with no new content for 1 year, except for skins and whatever festive items? I don't know anymore. It's stupid. I don't get it. It's something like AUT is probably more deserving. AUT it has its own problems and whatnot. Devs are kind of bad at finding bugs. Well, it's not really. They rely on the testers. The testers probably don't do anything. They probably just, if you were a tester, what would you do? Would you really do your job? No, I wouldn't. I know that. But I'm getting off track. Okay, back to YBA. So yeah, community's kind of bad. I've done my fair share of toxicity and whatever, saying easy because, it's funny. Makes people mad, hee hee ha. Yeah, that's my fault. And I've made I made a video that I privated a while back because I don't know, it was just for jokes and whatever. There's this really garbage Star Platinum user I was fighting or something. He was bad. I don't know, and I made a video called The Worst Star Platinum Player Ever. I probably said something toxic in the chat or something and people saw it. Honestly, and I got so much backlash. I'm like, oh no, I don't know what to do. I probably shouldn't keep this up. So I decided to not keep it up and, be shameless about it because that's kind of wrong, I guess. I was still toxic after that, but not nearly as much. I just said easy when I thought it was easy, which wasn't very often, luckily. Yeah. Either way, yeah. So to sum it up for the community part, community's kind of bad. I'm part of the problem. Most people are part of the problem. Nobody's a winner. Nobody's a loser. Yeah. And what else? Bugs. We have bugs. I can't name how many bugs because I probably forgot, but I know there are a lot of bugs. First of all, I don't know, dash into object and you shoot upwards. Made it have an infinite speed loop. The King Crimson iframes get up. Whatever. I don't know. It's kind of sad, I guess. I'm not actually sad, but I'm just disappointed. I'm just straight up disappointed about the whole state of everything. It's just it's some, I don't know, dead corpse of a game somehow. I don't know. It's how do I explain this? Playing YB is like kicking around a rock. There's not much fun in it. even though some people do find kicking a rock fun. I don't. It's why would you play a game that hasn't been updated for a year with barely any new content, just sort of filler content to just keep their player retention? I mean, it's everybody buys it every single time. Every single time, whether it's a good update or not, they just roll out an update, has a huge surge in players, like 50K playing it. I don't know. It's so lazy. I know they make the updates just to keep player. They made those updates in between just to keep player retention, so they wouldn't die out. Because without the Christmas update, I don't know what would have happened. That would have been quite bad for the game. It doesn't make sense why they wouldn't do it. That's just how it works. That's that's how that's how things work, I guess. But for the most part, I don't think I still think that YBA is gonna jump back from this one. It's just gonna get a bunch of players again. I don't like that. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. How could a game that doesn't get updated for 1 year somehow gain back all its player base after maybe just one update that probably is just a month's worth of work in it? Doesn't make sense. I mean, I've been playing other games recently. I played Doom, Geometry Dash, Subnautica, games with some sort of work actually put into it. You know what? I've even played Grand Peace Online. I know I know Mid Peace, blah blah blah. I don't actually watch Grand Peace or anything, but that game has effort in it. You could see that the devs are really involved in the game. They try their best with balance. They make it a really great experience to play. Grand Peace Online is a great experience. Is a great example of what a good Roblox game should look like, where the developers listen to the community and make changes, not just do whatever they want or just decide to listen when they want. That's, I mean, it's their game after all, but it's not my. I don't care if it's not my job to judge, but I'm going to judge anyways. It's selfish, one might say. Why would I? But it. Why would you? If you have a game with a huge player base, why would you update it just to benefit yourself? That's the definition of selfish. Let me look up the definition of selfish for this. Lacking consideration for others, concerned chiefly with one's own personal benefit or pleasure. That's exactly how YBA is. It's just a selfish game. I don't think any of the devs are truly concerned with the actual state of YBA. They just care that people keep pumping in Robux into it. I mean, as long as it makes money, which I know it still makes money. People are still buying stuff. I know it. As long as money still is going to Ooze's pockets, well, there's no reason to speed up the update or whatever, is there? No. I'd do that, to be honest. If I was getting free money for not updating a game, you know what? I wouldn't update it. I'd only update it when I really had to. That's just. I know it's scummy, but it's smart. It's cunning. It's intelligent. It's it's just not really for the best of the community. It's not for it's not in favor of the community. I know Uzu has a life, but would one stand and maybe a map change take 1 year to make? No. That's Look, I've forgiven Uzu for all those long update gaps in between. I don't. I know the update's gonna be underwhelming. I, d- d- I don't know how to. I don't know how to put it. It's just I've forgiven whatever discrepancies they had before, any fallacies in the past. It just doesn't make sense. Why you would delay an update so much? Just hire somebody else to do it for you if you can't do it. Oh, then to come up saying, "Oh, it won't be the way you want." Well, tell them the way you want it to be done. And the fact that this keeps happening over and over again shows he's not learning. Look, I don't care if he's a young guy, but I mean, if he wants to run a game and have the community be happy, he has to run the game a way a game should be run, or at least update it. I know Paragon, he's probably been to hell and back with the community, whatever. I mean, I feel bad for him. I know he has his controversies in the past. I know he's not the best person ever, but he's. If you think about it, YBA's still alive. Think of what he has to deal with on a daily basis. How many DMs do you think he gets of like, oh, when will you update the game, or whatever? Just people straight up harassing him. I mean, it's easy to harass the community manager since he's really the face of YBA in a sense. Uzu's just not really. Uzu's not in the picture anymore. Everybody's looking up to Paragon for answers because, well, Paragon's the only one that's getting answers. Uzu just doesn't know how to communicate. He can't communicate. He has horrible. I assume his communication skills are horrible. And if it's attributed to some social issues or whatever, I mean, I don't. At that point, is it harder to. Like, is it that hard to say in announcements or whatever? Oh, I don't know. The game might be delayed for a bit, right? No, it's not that hard. It's just a sentence. It's just a sentence. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna need some more time on the update. There's a few things going on, blah 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 blah, etc. etc. It's not that long. We don't need a 5-paragraph essay detailing why you can't update the game. We just need to know why nothing's happening, or we can't hear, or we don't know what's going on. It's that simple. I know I don't say that much when I sort of take my breaks. I feel like I don't need to announce my own breaks because I'm not running a game. I'm just running a YouTube channel. It's a side thing. It's not my. That's hypocrisy right there. That's straight up hypocrisy. I should say something when I go. I need to get better at that. Yeah, I do not think that YBA is just not. It's a good game. It's a great concept. I really really like YBA in the beginning. It was what really got me into Roblox, I guess. Again, after whatever, it was a well-built game at first. It was a nice system and everything. It was all perfect. It was perfect just the way it was, but what ruined it was just the discovery of new bugs, people abusing new things. I know all the stuff was there already, but people enjoyed the game, but now people no life the game, they make it their life. Look, even me, I don't spend all the time on my computer. I spend a considerable amount of time, but I have a life outside. I don't grind YBA all day. I don't even grind GPO all day. I don't think I could stay on the computer all day. Sounds like definitely a task. I'm just disappointed. I want to. I don't know what to say. It's just horrible. YBA was a good game, but It's just been neglected. I mean, it could have been something much better. It could have been top of the charts all the time if they just, really, if there was better communication between the dev team, better communication with the community, hiring more devs to help out, making the game less pay to win, or not really pay to win, but whatever, more accessible to people with that aren't able to maybe get $20 worth of Robux at any given time. It's I don't know what to say. It's yeah. Yeah, anyways, that was I'm just disappointed. I just feel pure disappointment. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, that's I well, why am I even complaining about a game, to be honest? It's kind of stupid if I think about it. You know, I know why. I just want to give my 2 cents on something, but I just haven't. Plus, I haven't posted something. I'm just trying to, you know, try to keep things alive a bit. I'm doing exactly what Uzu is doing right now. Come to think about it, I'm such a hypocrite. I love it. I'm such a hypocrite. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably try to. I don't know what to do anymore on this channel. I don't know what people want to see. YBA's out of the picture for now. If the game revives, I'll probably go back to it and make some animations, make some videos. Don't know what to do. It's kind of scary new thing, I guess. I don't want to lose relevancy completely. I kind of not even put that much work into my channel. I still like everything here. It's something I could actually call my own for once. It's something I truly own. Yeah, I don't want to lose this channel. Sorry, don't worry too far. I hope I can fix everything up someday or another. Just not sure if I have the strength to do so. I just need to get some things in my life in order. I'm not in the. I mean, I don't know. Probably doesn't look like. I mean, you guys could probably tell I don't look the best. At this point, I always don't look the best. Like, look. No, whatever. I mean, people ask me, "Yo, you okay? You look dead." Not dead. I'm not dead. Yeah. It's. I mean, maybe I'll make more videos on YBA if it ever revives and I can get myself in order. So, toss up, I guess. I don't want to keep doing this for too long. I'm probably gonna, go to bed soon so I don't screw my sleep schedule. It's already tomorrow. Yay. Happy June 19th. Yeah. So, I'll try to wrap it up. I'll maybe go on a bit longer if you guys want to hear more. Do you guys want to hear more? Or, nah, you guys good? I'm going to just explain a bit more. I'll just sort of sum up what I said. So, Uzu can't communicate. He's lazy. I really don't care if he has life stuff going on. If he can't deal with it, just hire somebody else to backend script for you. It's not that hard. I mean, if you're Uzu, you probably have enough money to do it, enough resources. Definitely. Uzu just could have hired another backend scripter. He also needed to communicate more with Paragon and the devs. If he talked more to Paragon and said what was going on, Paragon could easily communicate with the community and tell them what's going on and have a good idea of how things are going. I don't see Paragon as the root problem of this at all. He's just he's just as oblivious as us. He doesn't know what's going on with Uzu. Uzu's I don't know what he's doing in his room. Whatever. What do you think he's doing right now? I wonder what Uzu's doing. Sometimes I think about what his life's like. Probably a huge burden to carry a whole game on your, a huge community on your shoulders that's extremely toxic. It's a huge burden. Yeah, I do feel kind of bad for him sometimes, but it does not excuse the fact that he could have done something to maybe speed up the development of the new update, maybe even get it done before the year mark. Yeah. Could have been like that. Anyways, I'm gonna go now.